What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Trails of Cold Steel 2. Last time we were making our way through the Twin Dragons Bridge. That's what this place is called, right? Yeah, Twin Dragons Bridge. We made it to the top floor where Fiona is supposedly being held, Elliot's sister. So we're gonna barge through this door and save her. I did do some orbment tinkering, mostly to make it so Elliot could use a bunch of these water quartz. But yeah, so we should be good. So let me just change up the party a bit. And here we go.
Elliot! Oh!
Did she have a voice in the first game? I don't remember. Fiona Craig.
Elliot! 7組のみんなやサラさんまで。
Yeah, her voice just sounds totally new to me, so I don't remember if she had a voice in the first game. Did all of all her lines might have been just silent.
Fiona さん、お久しぶりです。
助けに来たわよ。ありがとう。なんてお礼を言ったら、エリオットもしばらく見ないうちに立派になったみたいで。お姉ちゃん嬉しいわ。姉さん。
Silence, girl. Do you have any idea of the situation you're in? Oh God. And that goes for the rest of you too. Don't come any closer, that is if you value her life.
姉さん。
人質を盾にするなど、それでも貴族の端くれか。その汚い手をどけるがいい。
Yeah, look at Eustace. Lord Eustace, I must ask that you please stand back. I am merely acting under the orders of your father.
言っておくが、状況が分かっていないのはあんたの方だ。その女性を傷つけたが最後、無事で済むと思う。
Oh, Reen.
どうやら両兵団も他の拠点にいるみたいだし、完全に詰んだみたいね。とっとと降伏した方が身のためだと思いますけど。
You talk big now, but you're gonna regret ever setting foot in the Twin Dragons Bridge. Oh, they were keeping monsters in here. Lovely. Geyser Dovin. Are they bears?
バリアハートの地下水道で戦った軍用魔獣か。
いや、それよりも連度は高そう。エリオット、みんな。
Hahaha, those are no ordinary beasts. Go forth, Geyser Dovins. Tear them to shreds with your ferocious fangs.
あんたたち、行くわよ。
了解です。
姉さん、すぐに助けてあげるから。
I mean, it's not like she has anywhere she can go.
強敵ね。上等じゃない。さてと。
Alright, Elliot. Resonant beat.
みんな、元気を出して。私の番ね。
I don't really know how it's better than before, now it's been upgraded. Why can't I? Oh, here we go. Alright.
これはおまけよ。タス、みんな一気に決めるわよ。
了解です。
はい、承知した。
God, that was taking a while.
俺の番だな。ミの肩、早く。今だ。
もらった。私
Alright,
の番ね。
critical. Let's us craft.
受け切れるかしら。オメガエクレール。
Nice.
私の番だな。
Alright, you both have the same health, but you're lower over here.
砕け散れ。後期続けていくよ。
Not as... Okay, that was a little harder. The first one wasn't as hard as I was expecting. Ooh, actually, you know what? Let's do this first. Now let's go. Let's see how much this does. Okay, 20k and some burn. Nice. Alright, we're making progress. Oh, hey, I remember that move. It was the same as what they used under the under Barrier Hard. Yeah, let's just get him up. Oh, Lord. Yeah, but they're all the way over there. A full map hit is not going to happen here. Strength and speed both went up. Let's clear the field a little bit. Alright, good. That'll help out quite a bit. Actually, 0 arts. Yeah. Crystal Flood. Yeah, that's fine.
Might.
I'm very nervous about this guy. Okay. Now we should be able to take this guy out. Alright, we're fine. He might go for Elliot again, though. Can you heal Elliot from here? Yeah, okay.
Might.
Reen's spirit unification is really gonna come in handy in these tough fights. Nice. Detector A. This can't be happening.
やったエリオットみんなさあおとなしく剣を捨てなさい
Grr. I'm not finished yet. What? There's no way! You've got to be joking.
まだいたの？
いい加減にしろ。これ以上は無意味なはずだ。
Silence, you should be the one surrendering. If this commoner's life means anything to you, then
いい加減にするがいい。
Nightheart?
まさか。
Oh, thank God there's not another fight we had to do. There's no way. What? We had a group of like... Oh my. Ah. We had such a large group and Nightheart can one-shot them?
姉さん。
ナイトハルト教官。
久しいな、お前たち。
Yeah, good to see him again.
だが、すでに私はお前たちの教官ではない。少佐とでも呼ぶがいい。
相変わらずだね。
相も変わらずの堅物ぶりのようだ。
らしいと言うべきか。
Right?
まったく美味しいところを持って行ってくれますこと。お久しぶりです。ナイトハルト少佐。
君もな。
姉さん、大丈夫？平気よ。どこも痛いところはないわ。
Aww.
ありがとう、エリオット。助けに来てくれて、今まで無事でいてくれて、本当にありがとう。姉さん、よかった。本当によかったよ。7組のみんな、サラさんにナイトハルト少佐もありがとうございます。なんとお礼を言ったらいいか。
ご無事でよかったです。
お礼に今度またピアノを聴かせてちょうだい。
じきにこの砦も中将閣下が制圧するだろう。
Yeah, I would assume so.
とりあえずは一段落だな。
Wait, but even though we weren't working alongside the Imperial Army, we ended up essentially working with them, kinda. With that, the Twin Dragons Bridge fell with minimal conflict. And fortunately, they were able to rescue Fiona unharmed. Following the battle, the 4th Armored Division occupied the base, and the soldiers who were stationed there were forced to retreat back to Celdic. Nice. However, Celdic was ill-suited as a base, and they quickly abandoned it, edging farther south. Oh, so they're heading back to Barryhard. They eventually joined forces with those stationed within Barryhard, and together they strengthened the city's defenses. The 4th Armored Division, meanwhile, chose not to pursue them, electing only to free Celdic. And as another Noble Alliance force was stationed along the route to Trista, the stalemate between the two armies resumed. Yeah, but at least we have a little bit more freedom now. I assume that means on the next day we go looking for students, we can go to Celdic then. Thank you again for rescuing me. I don't know what I would have done if not for you. Never in my wildest dreams could have I imagined Her Highness coming to my daughter's rescue. I am truly humbled. How can I possibly repay the kindness you have bestowed upon my family? You needn't repay me for a thing, General. We're all just glad that everything ended without incident. Haha. Thankfully, yeah. By the way, that was pretty slick timing on your part, Major. I thought you'd been acting separately from the 4th Armored Division all this time. Indeed, we were told you were in Western Erebonia. That's correct, actually. I was away getting in contact with the other divisions, the 7th included. Yesterday, however, I caught word that Miss Craig had been moved here. As soon as I heard the news, I hurried here in record time. Aw, you're so sweet, Nightheart. Not at all. I simply did as anyone in my position would. Huh? What's up with those two? He's got the hots for her, I can tell. But they've known each other for ages, though. Still, it's unlike you to act on a whim, Nightheart. Perhaps it's a sign you're becoming more flexible as a soldier, and I mean that in a good way. I do realize that, but it was in part due to receiving some guidance from a rather peculiar source. And having discovered a way into the base thanks to that, I resolved to make use of it. A peculiar source? Kinda like with us and that weird guy. Do you mean... You wouldn't happen to be referring to a suspicious hooded man, would you? As it so happens, I am. Is he an acquaintance of yours? Well, acquaintance is a strong word. Suspicious is right, though. Now you've got me curious. Well, leaving him aside for the time being, the 4th Armored Division will be assuming control of the Twin Dragons Bridge from this point forward. Leave everything here to us. You need only focus on deciding your next destination. Should you require any supplies, you may want to stop by Celdic before leaving. Thanks, Dad. We are pretty short on supplies, so that sounds like an excellent idea in my book. While you may have ended up fighting alongside the Imperial Army this time, I do feel that there is significance in you continuing to act as a 3rd faction. I will be wishing you well. Thank you, Major. Right back at you. Catch you later, Fiona. Bye, be safe. Well, at least Elliot can breathe a little easier now. After saying their goodbyes, Class 7 left those at Twin Dragons Bridge behind. As per Lieutenant Craig's suggestion, they chose to stop by the newly liberated Celdic. And while the Courageous was being resupplied, they decided to walk around and check up on the townsfolk. Celdic stopover day. Oh, we're spending a day here. Okay. That's nice. Oh, hey, it's the green-haired kid that gave us a newspaper. The one I got confused for the other kid. Well, we should be all set on supplies for now. The townsfolk all seem pretty relieved that the provincial army's gone too. I'm so glad everything went well. We still have some time until we have to leave. I know Becky and Rosine are somewhere around here. Maybe I should catch up with them. I'm kind of curious what the rest of the gang is up to too. Oh, we have bonding points here. Okay, that's... Okay, you can use them on these stopover days, so instead of using them in Ymir, now we're using them here. Okay. How many? I assume it's not going to be as many as before. Like, it's not going to be 7. Okay, yeah, 5. So, we do have a number of characters here, and it looks like almost everybody... Oh, yeah, literally everybody except for Celine, obviously, can use a bonding points. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12? Unless I'm counting wrong. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Yeah, 12. But the only person who's not here in town... Oh, no, Sarah's in there. Okay, she's the one behind Celine. Alright, well, we'll have to decide on that here in a minute, but... Walk around, then return to the Courageous. I guess it wouldn't hurt to check in on Rosine and Becky. So Rosine's gonna be over here at the church. See how you kids are feeling. It was scary watching all those soldiers pass by. And then Jake apparently couldn't pass up the opportunity to put dirt in my shoes. He really will take any chance he gets. Jake, knock it off. Hi, Milliam. No. There we go. How nice to see you've been in good health since we last met. I was admittedly a little worried after our last parting. I hadn't heard so much as a whisper on your whereabouts. I'm sorry, we didn't mean to worry you. And coming off of that might not be the best bargaining tactic. But could we tempt you to join us on the Courageous? We're trying to build a crew of as many Thor students as possible right now. Me? I'm afraid not. While I'd like to, I feel as though I'm making significant progress as a medicine maker here. I'm not saying I won't ever be able to join you. I'm just afraid I might ask you to wait a little while. Is that alright? That's fine with us. We'll come back and catch up later on again. Still, let me give you something to help in my absence. I hope they'll prove useful. Oh, thank you. Thanks, I'm sure they will. Well, kinda. I mean, it's only a 3,000 HP heal. Alright, let's go find Becky and her ridiculous accent. Where was she staying? Yeah, she was staying over here, right? Not useless. Considering she has an exclamation point, I assume she's gonna join. Perfect timing, Irene. Hey there, Becky. You're looking much better than the last time we saw you. You've got yourself to thank for that. You lot went absolutely mental over at the Twin Dragons Bridge, didn't you? Can't believe you didn't even tell me you'd be doing that beforehand. Sorry about that, but yesterday was the first chance we've had to come to Celdic in a long time. What, does that mean you're up for coming with us? Damn right! I've got a bunch of stuff for the lads over at the Grand Market, so I'm ready to go. I will not take no for an answer, too. I didn't think you would. More than glad to have you aboard. We landed the Courageous not far from here, so I can introduce you to everyone late. No need for that, I'm heading in now. Time to brush up on my merchant skills while I've got the chance. That wee daft Hugo will never know what hit him. Okay. Nice to have her back in high spirits. I'll give her the rundown of everything on the ship later. Alright, well, we got Becky, so that's one more person to add to the crew. She's obviously gonna be running one of the shops. Alright, now I definitely want to use one with Alphen, because Alphen's not really someone we get to have bonding events with too often, so I think that'd be kind of nice to do. So where is she? She's at the... Is she at the inn? No, she would be on the other side. So she's at the... Oh, so I guess the Imperial Army is watching over Celdic for right now. The 4th Armored Division is currently using this guardhouse as base of operations. There's sensitive information inside. I'm afraid I'm going to ask you to turn back. Wait, but isn't this where she is? Or am I crazy? Oh, okay, I see. She's probably meeting with Otto then. Oh, she's even in her... I guess she doesn't want to draw too much attention. Oh, you're in your school uniform? What's the occasion? I wanted to come along to give my regards to the market manager, so I'm using this as my secret disguise. Putting this on reminds me of back when we first met at St. Estrella. Same here, it really suits you. Though, just seeing it, I can't help but wonder if it leaves it all right. I have a question, Reen. Oh, what's on your mind? On second thought, never mind. Should I ask her what's up? Yes. If there's something on your mind, you can tell me, Your Highness. It's okay. I'll do whatever I can to help. Really? Well, to tell you the truth, I've never had a chance to get a good, up-close look at Celdic's Grand Market. I thought I'd take this chance to do it, but... Is that what it is? She's in her school uniform, so I guess she could get away with it. No problem, I'd be glad to guide you around then. You would? Oh, well, far be it from me to decline such a gentlemanly offer. Oh, of course. Once she finished her business, Reen and Princess Alphen made their way to the Grand Market together. So this is the fabled Grand Market. It's so lively. I imagine it must have been livelier before the war, but it's still rather impressive if I do say so myself. Yeah, I see like 4 people. I think that's because all of the merchants here, they work really hard to keep things going. I can certainly believe that. Merchants are known for being nothing if not passionate. Oh my, there's a delightful smell coming from that stall. Let's go take a look. Haha, looks like she's having fun. I don't think she's had many chances to relax in a while, so I'll have to make sure she gets the most out of her time here. Everything here is so delicious. I even had the pleasure of seeing the excellent workmanship of Barryhard's craftsmen. It's just a shame I couldn't try out the much-renowned Celdic beer, too. How old is Alphen? Alphen and Elise should be like 14 or 15, right? I'm actually just curious. Let me see. In Cold Steel 2, Cold Steel 1 and 2, she's 15, okay. Yeah, well, I guess to Japanese drinking ages, you got a few more years. Yeah, there you go. You got a couple years to go before you start thinking about that. I was joking, of course. I did notice a lack of merchandise from Western Erebonia, however. I suppose that's to be expected with the rail restrictions. Still a bit of a shame. Yeah, it'll probably stay that way till the war comes to an end, too. I'm actually surprised you noticed. Well, I am a member of the Imperial family. Oh, Reen, let's check over there, too. When is this damn war gonna end? Uh-oh. Sure, the provincial army's gone, but we're still gonna be struggling to make ends meet so long as this fighting continues. You gotta wonder what the Imperial family's doing at a time like this. Uh-oh. I haven't even heard one word about Prince Cedric, let alone Prince Oliver, ever since all this started. Oh. Word has it that His Majesty is safely tucked away in Heimdallar, at least. Don't the nobles have control over Heimdallar, though? So much for royalty, I guess. Doesn't mean much if you can't have an influence on a situation like this. Sorry, Your Highness. Well, there, you might want to take those words back. Apparently, Princess Alphen's behind the Crimson Wings that chased the provincial army from the Twin Dragons Bridge. Huh, for real? The Imperial family's probably doing what they can. Just because you don't hear about it doesn't mean it isn't happening. Marco, I like you. You're a good NPC. That's why you gotta believe in him and make sure the Grand Market's ready for when everything's back to normal. Well, I'm fine so long as the war ends, really. Right, I gotta head back. Catch you later. You alright, Your Highness? Yes, thank you. It's no surprise there are people who aren't happy with us right now. The fact our efforts at the Twin Dragons Bridge alone were recognized is more than enough for me. That's very kind of you to say. I'm certain what we're doing right now isn't in vain. That's right. That's why we need to keep doing what we can. I don't want to let Father or Cedric down, and Oliver is expecting so much from us I'd hate to disappoint him. Exactly. Just don't forget that you're not alone in this. Thank you. Hey, aren't you those kids from that military academy? Holy cow, are you Princess Alphen? Oh crap, this isn't good. While it's flattering you to mistake me for Her Majesty, I'm afraid you have the wrong person. Isn't that so, Reen? That's right, she's actually my little sister, you see. Huh, didn't know you had one. Gotta say, you don't really look all that alike. Well, we aren't related by blood. Oh my god, Alphen. Of course, there are some benefits to that. We can get married, for one. You what? Your Highness? Oh, but he's just so frigid. Did you know he only visits me at school every once in a blue moon? Have you ever known a brother this cruel? Ha ha ha. I guess it's good that you get along so well? Yeah, we sure do. That was a bit much, Alphen. It looks like we managed to avoid outing you there. You definitely overdid it, though. Oh, not at all. I was simply speaking from the heart. Elise's heart. Do try to visit her more often once this is all over. I'll do what I can. With their trip to the market over, a mildly flustered Reen escorted Princess Alphen back to the Courageous. Well, that wasn't what I expected, but it was something. Oh yeah, so she actually is, like, out of town now. Well, we're obviously gonna save Laura for last, because I want to have all the Laura bonding events throughout all 4 of these games. Okay, so we have 4 more. How about Toa? Haven't seen Toa in a while. This way. I spoke with the market manager and he agreed to let us use some of the stuff from the stalls that have closed down. I normally wouldn't have asked, but George said he needed materials for repairing the ship. While you're acting captain, you gotta work with what you're given. This looks like a bit much for her to carry all on her own. I can take half of that for you. Actually, I should probably take more than half. This stuff's probably as heavy as you are. There's no way you should be carrying it all on your own. Well, if you're sure. Oh, since you volunteered, mind doing something else for me too? There's a bunch of unusable stuff here that I thought I'd take for myself, so if you wouldn't mind. You want me to drag this junk for you somewhere too? If you think you can turn it into something useful, then sure. Well, she said unusable, so I had assumed it was, like, not usable at all, but I guess not. Reen cheerfully helped Toa sort all the usable items from the unusable... Oh, okay, I see. Unusable items, and together the two of them carried anything worthwhile back to the ship. After that, they took the unusable stuff to the highway. There we go, already. The highway? This looks like the setup you see on a firing range. Oh, I remember what this is. Uh-huh, that's exactly what it is. This is the perfect spot for me to get some practice in. And you know what they say, no time like the present. Practice? What kind of practice? Just watch. An orbital gun? That's an orbital gun, isn't it? A pretty big one at that. That design doesn't look like your standard Reinford production, though. That's because it was made at the ZCF and Libero plant, apparently. I guess that makes sense. It's different than your average orbital gun in that it shoots arts-based bullets. I guess the easiest way to understand is to think of this as like an orbital staff, but in the shape of a gun. First our Arcus units, now this. Technology continues to impress. I had no idea ZCF was even producing stuff like this. Prince Oliver gave it to you, didn't he? Yep, right before he parted ways with us. This is probably one of his guns. Oh, never mind, prototype. It's a prototype too, so normally only people involved in its development would be able to get their hands on one. The Prince must have some connections with the ZCF. How about all of Libero? Lucky us. I bet Alex would be surprised to hear about this. Well, it is a totally new invention. I thought I'd be okay with it because of my experience using regular orbital guns at the Academy, but turns out I was wrong. So would you mind helping me out with my target practice, Reen? Not at all. Can I ask what brought this on exactly? You're already the best backup we could ask for. Seems odd for you to be taking up a weapon now. I was actually a bit perplexed when he handed this to me, but I think he realized that I've been worried about my own lack of strength lately. You have? Sorry, I didn't even notice. Oh, it's okay. It's just that I've been tasked with looking after the courageous. I can't rely on everyone protecting me forever. And this isn't just some minor clash we've been swept up in, either. This is a full-on war in every sense of the word. And if I can't look after myself, I'm just going to end up being a burden. That's the last thing I want. So can you see why I want to become strong enough to protect myself? This really has been weighing down on you, hasn't it? It's not just that either. Viscount Arcade specifically chose me to succeed him. He's trusting me to fill his shoes. To me, that makes it my duty to become capable of supporting everyone on the Courageous. Well, that's more than enough to convince me. If you've got your heart set on this, then I'll gladly help you out. Let's become stronger together, Toa, along with the rest of the Courageous. Yeah! She may be small, but I don't know anyone else who works half as hard as she does. I'll have to do what I can for her sake, too. Yeah, she does work very, very hard. Now that she's not overworking herself at school, she has to overwork herself in another way. After joining her for Practice for a while. Reen leisurely walked Toa back to town. Very nice. Alright, well, we still have 3 bonding events left, but I think we're going to save it for next time, because once we finish these bonding events and get ready to leave Celdic, I'm sure there's going to be more stuff that's going to happen. So I think we'll save that all for next time. But let's figure out which bonding events we're going to do. So I think, obviously, we're going to end with Laura. Yeah, I guess Instructor Sarah, Alisa, and Laura is probably good. Probably stick with the ones I've been sticking with thus far, since I'm trying to build them up. But yeah, so that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.